So in this particular video tutorial, what we are going to learn is one of the very hot and very trending topics in the computer software industry, that is machine learning. You all know that machine learning is basically a part of artificial intelligence. So in this particular video tutorial, what we are going to do is we are just going to introduce what machine learning is and different application areas of that one. So uh, the topics that we are going to discuss in current chapter is the definition of machine learning first. Then we will come to have a brief, you can say, distinction between computer program, basically the traditional computer program versus the machine learning program, right? We will also discuss components of machine learning program, and then we will discuss what are different applications of machine learning. So, if we move to the definition of machine learning, according to Michel, a computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of task T and performance measure P. We have three things there. One is experience, E, that we are denoting with E. Another, some set of classes that we are calling the task, the classes of task T, and performance measure P. Okay, you all know what performance measure is. Normally in industries, if we give some task to somebody, the performance measure denotes if the person is achieving the task in what manner. Means either it is good, great, or greatest, right? So what is basically how the person is performing. Okay, so same we are having with machine learning also, that we are denoting with the letter P. So, if its performance at task in T as measured by P improves with experience E, then we said that the computer program is learning from experience. Okay. So, in short, what we can say that learning is the ability to improve behavior of machine based on experience, right? Means as far as the experience is gaining by the machine, its behavior should be improved, or whatever task it is doing should be improved as per the experience. We will discuss it in brief in later videos also, how it is going to define the performance measure, the experience task, and so on. Okay, if we are going to give basically the distinction between the traditional computer program and learning algorithms, then we will see that in traditional programs, what we do, we just give data and program as input to the computer process it, and then it gives some output to us. Say we are sending, say, some variables and then as input, and then we are sending some programs to add them or subtract them, and then it is giving you the output of that one. But what is happening in machine learning? See, we have data, we also have output here. Say, for example, you are saying uh, you are going to teach a kid, a child, how to recognize different fruits. So what you do, you first tell him, you first show him the image of a particular fruit. So you are saying this is an apple, this is a mango, this is a banana, and you are showing him the pictures also. That is, you are giving output to him also, right? Same time, you ask him by showing one image that now tell me what this picture is of. Okay. Then, as per the experience, the kid or the child can give you the answer of that one. And still, if it do not recognize the image properly, then again you will explain him the same thing. It will improve its experience as per the performance measure, and then it will someday after some repetition it can tell you the correct image. Okay, same is happening here. In machine, we are sending the data, we are sending the output to the computer is understanding that thing, and then it is giving you a model or a program as an output. And then in our system we are using this model for decision making. So this is the basic difference between the traditional computer programs and current artificial intelligence based machine learning programs. Okay, I think you understood this. Then, as we have discussed in definitions or in previous image, that we have different components of machine learning programs. That is, we have discussed about the task. What is the task? Task basically means like classification. So we are saying you, there is a person who want to get a loan from a bank, then bank manager will decide either he should give loan to that person or not based on different inputs that it will get. That is basically a data, as well as it will think about the different experiences that he has faced in previous history. So the task is to classify. Classify means either the loan is safe, giving loan to that person is safe, or it is risky. So how the manager will decide this or will take the decision based on its previous experiences. That is the data. Okay, the data, the experiences that are being used to improve performance in the task. The more experience the manager will have, the better decision he can take. And what will be the measure of improvement? Increasing accuracy in prediction. Okay, as well as you will increase the accuracy. Okay, as well as you will give new data to it. Say we are saying you are giving some data like the salary of that person, the job profile of that person, the age group of that person. These could be different measurements on the basis of which the manager could decide or could take better decisions later on. So same for machine learning, we are having these three components: the task, the classification part, the data, the experience that it will take, and the measure of improvements by which it can improve its decisions. And then if we'll discuss about applications, say there are a lot of areas in which machine learning is used these days. These are very few which we are discussing in this video, but there could be many other application areas that you can find it out in Google or in some other books from where you can get the application areas of machine learning. So, if you talk about in medicine, applications that we can use is to diagnose a disease. Okay, what we will get, we will give some input, we will give some output. Just recognize the image that we have discussed in machine learning part. We provide input and output both to the system. So, in input, what we are providing the symptoms, the lab measurement, the test results, DNA tests, etc. In output, we are giving it one set of possible diseases that could be possible with these symptoms. Okay, or none of it could not have any disease out of them. And then what in data, what in experience is the historical medical reports of different patients that will be in experiences basis, from which it will recognize that what is happening, or it will get some it will improve its decision basically. And then learn which future patient will respond best to these treatment. So what it will learn, what kind of decision it will make. It will make the decisions that if someone have this kind of symptoms, or it will recognize that it could have this kind of disease, then what should be the best treatment for that person. So this is how we can use machine learning in medical line. Okay, the next one is like we can have an autonomous robot that learn from experiences to play and game. It's basically the area of robotics. We can have a program to recognize an image object in a picture in artificial vision. We can have a program to recognize the speech, that is natural language processing. We can have a program to predict stocks up and down in finance area. And then we can have a program to detect fraud in credit cards. These are the basic applications. Beyond that, there are many other applications that I haven't discussed earlier. So we can get the idea of different applications, and in further videos we will discuss that what are basically different applications that machine learning can use in different domain areas. So for that we have to wait. So guys, this is enough for this video. In later videos we will discuss further classifications of learning and so on. So till then, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.